there's not a lot of times when a team trades a good player and gets praised for trading him.
Yeah.
I do not necessarily think the Cowboys did the wrong thing by trading Micah Parsons. By the way, Kenny Clark is a good player. Cowboys fans will like Kenny Clark. They really will. He is not Micah Parsons. I don't know if anyone's Micah Parsons. Kenny Clark is a good player at an important position, and the Cowboys have spent years investing in the offensive line and defensive line, and so, this is consistent with what they do and believe. They took a guard in the first round last year. They believe in this very strongly. I remember, I don't know if you guys remember this. I talked to Stephen Jones in December last year at the league meeting, and I had heard whispers that the Cowboys were frustrated by the top heaviness of the roster. In other words, having to pay so many players top value. And it's weird because they draft so well that that's part of the deal. But I think they were frustrated in not having really a middle class and having just so much money invested in the best players. And he basically was like, yeah, we've thought about this. We've studied it. He said, I couldn't imagine Mike in another uniform, but he was like, absolutely, this is an issue for us, and we are discussing it. And that, to me, was the first time I was like, okay, they may trade Micah Parsons, and we reported again during the Super Bowl, and this was like a season-long thing. I don't think the Cowboys did anything wrong by trading Micah Parsons. Basically, the price was 2 first-rounders and a mid-rounder, which was Kenny Clark, essentially. I think that's solid value. Is it the greatest value of all time? No, but I think it's solid. If they take those picks and use it to get a franchise difference maker, who knows what it is, maybe it's in 2 years, maybe they trade up when Dak Prescott's 34 and they get a franchise quarterback. Then everybody will say the Micah Parsons trade was the best thing that ever happened to the Cowboys. So, I think it was at least good, maybe great, and depending on how they use it, could be franchise changing.